Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday. It's so random. I'm at home. Didn't go to the office today. I just came back from a few days in Poland. So I am very tired. My flight has been delayed by a day as well, so didn't come back on time. And on top of that, my visit was to see my brother's kids and my friend's kids. So it was like full on few days. So I'm very, very tired. It was my first proper night of sleep since last Wednesday. So decided to stay at home today, work from home. It's early, but I did some work already. In my PJs. So right now I'm gonna head to the gym, do some incline walk. Actually, yesterday after I came back, I'm still shocked that I did, but I did. After I came back yesterday, I actually went to the gym and did a upper body workout, which I'm still shocked. Who am I? Never mind. I'm gonna go to the gym now. I'm gonna prep some coffee to go, and we'll do some workout and come back and be productive again. So stay with me. One of my favorite mugs that I got from Vietnam, and it was so super cheap. We went to this pottery village and picked those. Love them. Also, I started to prep my starter for another sourdough. My starter has been in the fridge for about 2-3 weeks, probably 3 weeks, because at some point I was making so much of sourdough that I feel like I was making one at least every day, and we couldn't eat that much of it because we are both on a wellness and health and weight loss journey, so I had to stop. But I did want to make another one. Bear in mind, my sourdough is far from perfect at this point, so still practicing. Hopefully it will be a nice sourdough tomorrow. Very fortunate that in our apartment building there is Sainsbury's next door, so for like any quick shopping it's perfect. I'll show you. Basically you're walking out. Whoop. Walking out, and that's Sainsbury's here. How cool is that? Don't remember where I came from. building. So while I was away for a few days, they finally removed the lift covers. Shamefully, there is already some damage. I had to stop vlogging because someone walked into the lift. I'm still not very confident vlogger, so sometimes I get a bit embarrassed, shall we say. Now I'm back home, so I've got a few things to sort out. I have finally officially changed my legal name in Poland after I got married to my husband. So I was using like surname Vandini, which is now my married name, since we got married, but it wasn't legal. So, you know, all my social media handles are Vandini and stuff like that. But legally I was not using it, so I just got it changed on Monday. So now the next step is to get a driver's license changed. I already booked my new passport appointment to get that sorted as well. And once I get my passport sorted, the next big step for me is to finally, after 16 years of living in the UK, apply for a British citizenship. So there is so much admin going on. But while I wait for my new Polish passport, I am starting to kind of prep already for my application. My husband has already submitted his application for British citizenship, so he is now going to be able to kind of advise me. He's done all the hard work, so now I'm just going to be like, help me out. But yeah, so today I need to get a passport sorted, driver's license sorted. I also need to, by the way, I did not realize, but I was renting a car in Poland. And the gentleman in the car rental said, do you realize that your driver's license is expiring very soon? And I was like, what? I've only just changed it a year ago. And yeah, my driver's license was only valid for a year and a half. And that's so bizarre. Have you ever had any experience with DVLA like that? Because I found it so bizarre. Never mind, I need to change it anyway, so hopefully that's going to get sorted and it's going to be kind of like never expiring or whatever. So I'm going to get that sorted today. I'm going to submit application for my new driver's license. And I need to book the Life in the UK test today as well. I think I'm going to book it for the next Friday, so I've got like some time to learn. My husband was practicing 2 days over the weekend, and then on Monday he went for a test and passed it in 3 minutes. So I can do it as well, right? This is probably TMI, but I'm absolutely dripping. It's like 35 degrees today in London. And I went to the gym. Thank God, of course, we have an aircon, but still very, very hot. So I'm going to get a quick shower and get ready to get back to work. Also, I wanted to mention one thing. Also, it was my birthday on 11th of June. It was my 35th birthday. And my sister is also born in June, and her birthday was on the 22nd. So it was her 25th birthday, so both of us had a kind of big birthday. And she was like, what were you going to get me for birthday gift? We never give each other gifts. She lives in Poland. We just don't do it, you know. But she was like, what are you going to get me for my birthday this year? And I was like, what are you going to get me for my birthday? And she says, what do you want? And I said, like, I don't want anything from her. I don't want her to have to spend money on me. But I said, just like, you know, as a joke, I said, Armani perfume. She was like, okay. I thought she was joking. I said, what do you want? And she said she wants some Lego set. So I got her Lego set. And we've met when I was in Poland at my grandma's. And she got me this Armani perfume. Like, this bottle is so beautiful. And it's also like a smaller size. I usually have like 100 mils, which is taking quite loads of space in my beauty bag when I go travel. And she got me that 30 mil. I love this little bottle. I actually never smelled it before, but it's so cute. I was just so surprised that she got me a gift, because let me tell you, my sister used to be a big penny pincher. I think we both are a bit of a penny pinchers. We spend money on things that matter to both of us. Which may not be exactly what matters to others, which is, I guess, the beauty of how you manage your money. But I just appreciated that she got me this gift. Of course I can buy it for myself, but she got it for me and she was like so proud that she bought it. So I was like, so cute, thank you. She was very happy with her Lego set as well. And another thing that I got from my friend Daria, she recommended this face cream for me. This is my second jar, and the first one was like the I think it was the standard one, like a blue one. This one is a multivitamin one. It's in I think it's in Poland in a shop called Hebe, if I remember rightly. Let me tell you, this face cream is probably the best face cream I've ever used in my life. It's called Hela, and I only just got it from her recommendation, and at the time when I was buying it, it was like on sale. Normally it's about like 200 zloty, which is like £40. For like a no-name brand, I thought that was pricey, but when we were buying it at the time, I think it was like 50 or 75 zloty, which was just like over £10, and she was swearing by it, so I got it. And swear to God, the best face cream ever. So if you're ever in Poland and you have a chance to go to this shop and buy this Hela cream, 100% recommend. I have been, since I finished the first jar, I have had a phase where I wanted to buy the Tatcha cream. I just don't know how I could possibly justify spending like £70 on the face cream. So I kind of left it. I started kind of use up all the face creams that I've had. I had this Neutrogena face cream that I had it for like 2 years. So I said until I use that up, and I have like this Superdrug green kind of serum that I really like. It's basically the same series as this one. It's just like a serum. So I said I need to use that one up before I can buy another one. So I kind of already used them up. But I also have this Rhode. It's not a face cream, but it's a glazed milk. So I kind of use it as a moisturizer a bit. I don't know if you guys used it before and what's your opinion on it. I would be willing and happy to hear your reviews on that, but I just don't understand the purpose. Yeah, sorry, I'm just reading what it says on my bottle. I just don't understand the purpose of it. It's not really moisturizer. It's just additional thing that you put on your face. I just don't know what it's supposed to do because I'm not sure if it does anything at all. So it was an impulse purchase because everyone was like using it. I was just purely influenced. Probably wouldn't necessarily buy it ever again. Much more into kind of exposing my body lately. So while I was at the airport, Rituals had a good sales on, and I think I bought that for like a tenner. It doesn't have any like glitter bits and stuff like that. It's really nice shimmer. Quite cool. I think £10 for this is still quite pricey, even though it was on like 50% sale. So £20 for that, no, I would never pay that. It's 40ml, so it's not big. And if you want to apply it somewhere here and like on your arms and legs, like honestly, it's just few uses. Love it, but probably wouldn't buy it again because of how pricey it is for the size. But if you know of any products of this kind, like oils or like some moisturizer with like glittery bits, or not glittery, like shimmery bits, do let me know, because I'm really into it lately. And I am now in a phase where I'm really trying to use up kind of all the things that I have in my cabinets. You know, we've only just moved houses like 4 or 5 months ago, and I kind of didn't really use everything up, so I just brought it all with me. But I really want to kind of minimize what I have here because I don't like clutter. So I've got this toner that I got from my husband's mom, my mother-in-law, that I'm trying to use up. I'm not a big toner person. I'm such a like simple girl if it comes to skincare routine. I basically just like wash it with, if I have makeup on, I just use this hot cloth cleanser. This is my 3rd or 4th bottle. Love it, love the smell of it, loves how it removes my makeup. Then I just use the Garnier micellar water to remove the rest of the makeup if there is any left over. And then for the most part, I just use moisturizer, and that's really it. But I do have like those 2 toners. Not gonna lie, I bought this because I was influenced as well. don't really use it. I've had it for like 2 years. I want to use it up. Probably out of date, but I'm not been in it. And then that's another one. I also lately has been kind of not influenced. That was more of a like random purchase, because I like this super dry hot cloth cleanser. I thought that I'm gonna like this old cleansing balm. Sadly it's too oily and it doesn't really melt too well on my face, so it's like really hard to remove anything. I will use it up because I'm not one to waste, but not my favorite. I was trying to give it away to my friend Julia, but she also didn't want it. Another thing that I'm really trying to kind of use up is this hair conditioner. I love the concept of it, but my hair is so fine and straight and all that. I don't really need a conditioner. I never use it. And I also have this like little oil for my hair. Never really use it, but again, I got it in some like Marks and Spencer's beauty bag, so I'm gonna use it up. But yeah, I'm just such a minimalistic person if it comes to makeup. Another thing that I do have is this The Ordinary. I just love the packaging of The Ordinary products. It's so minimalistic and clean and simple, and almost as like a pharmacy product, which I guess is the plan. I've bought it because there was so many influencers saying that it could help with your greasy scalp, and let me tell you, I have such a greasy scalp. I basically have to wash my hair every day, so I was trying to use that on that, but I haven't noticed any change. Also, someone told me that it's good for like smelly feet, and when I was living in London before and I was like in my sneakers or in my trainers like 12 hours walking like 20 kilometers a day, again TMI, but let me tell you, my feet needed that, but I didn't notice much of a difference. So yeah. Now that we are showered and ready to rumble, I'm gonna join a work call. It's one of those calls where you have to listen to, but you don't necessarily have to speak. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna join the call, obviously listen and pay attention, but in the meantime I'm gonna prep some lunch perhaps. I'm gonna cook some rice and stuff for dinners and lunches for the next couple of days. So I think it's a best use of time. Yeah. Also, my sourdough doubled. I think it actually went, I think it's still doubling. I don't know. I'm gonna give it some more time and see. And then probably gonna make sourdough. back from the kitchen into the grind. I'm gonna have to do a bit of a live admin. I actually just started. I have recently been in Poland, which I probably mentioned about a million times in this vlog, but my flight has been delayed by 12 hours, and so according to EU regulations I am due compensation. So I just submitted my compensation request to Ryanair. And one thing about Ryanair, like, I know people love it or hate it. I personally love it, even though I had 2 flight delays recently. Out of 2 flights that I took, 2 were delayed significantly as well. But their compensation process right now is super simple. You basically just log into compensation. You just select the flight that you did fly with, add your email address, reservation number, and that's basically it. And you wait. Like last time that I submitted the claim, I think I waited 1 day before they said it's been approved, and then I think I waited like 5 days for money. So they basically just ask for a bank account number. Just gonna open the blind a little because it looks very dark in here. So yeah, they just ask for a bank account number and that's it. No issues. Obviously it all depends on why the flight has been delayed. In my previous case it was issue with the aircraft, and this time as well issue with the aircraft. So last time I got compensation, absolutely no issue. It was 250 euro. And I got so lucky because the rules are that if your flight is delayed by anything below 3 hours on landing, you don't get compensation. But if it's over 3 hours, then you get compensation. And my delay was 3 hours and 7 minutes last time, and I was just praying for this freaking plane not to land like any earlier. So we got that money, because since you are already delayed, you might as well get paid for it, right? This one was delayed 12 hours, so that's another story. But yeah, just submitted my claim. The info on the app was that it was due to faulty aircraft, so I'm not foreseeing any issues with it. Let me know if you are a Ryanair lover or hater. I personally think that due to Ryanair being out there and available for all of us, I basically seen almost entire Europe. I could have not done that without Ryanair. So yes, it's not ideal. Yes, they are a pain sometimes, but if you stick to the rules and if you read the fine print, you should be fine. And I travel for the most part with just a backpack. Always the same backpack, never had an issue with my luggage. So honestly, no brainer. Why would I pay for a flight? Much more if I can just pay the same and just go with Ryanair. For instance, not long ago I was flying back from Barcelona. And because it was a corporate travel, obviously I didn't care that much about the cost. So I had the option of flying with Ryanair, but also flying with British Airways. So, I mean, I took it with British Airways because of the, company booking system. They don't have Ryanair, so I took the British Airways flight. I paid like £200 for the flight from Barcelona to Heathrow. I didn't even get a water. It was operated by Violin. So I didn't even get a water for free. So why like the aircraft was nothing better than Ryanair. So why would I pay much more just to not fly with Ryanair? Doesn't make sense. Afternoon.
So for example, we would need to know what is the commercial structure for pricing for the customer.
Hello. It's the next day. I didn't manage to record anything yesterday. Today I am actually going into the city center to sort my passport out. So more makeup because of the passport photo. I just did a quick outfit check. I love this dress. I got it from Vinted. It's from Hobbs. I think I paid about £8. I do have a thing for a green. I used to say that green was my least favorite color. What's happening with this light? I need to change settings on this camera. I used to say that green is my least favorite color, but somewhat almost everything I own is green. So this is a dress from Hobbs. It's perfect for summer. You can wear it for the office as well. I am a big fan of vintage lately, buying a lot. So yeah, I'm really hoping that I'll have absolutely no issues today with my passport. Let me tell you, Polish officials, Polish government is not easy to deal with. They will always find something to knock you back on, always raise some issues. It's never easy. So when I went to Poland a few days ago to change my name after marriage, I got my marriage certificate from the UK translated and all. I rang the embassy to get an idea as to what I need to get it done. I rang the registry, so I had everything as they told me, and I went there and they still had an issue. Thankfully they did what they needed to do, but it stressed me out. So fingers crossed that today I have no issues. We'll see. With my passport pictures sorted, so now for the passport appointment, but I wanted to show you because I'm right next to the St. Paul's. How cute is that? I'm always so excited to see it. There is so many beautiful buildings in London, St. Paul's Cathedral being absolutely one of them. Right, on to the next stop, which is a passport appointment. That's when everything can go downhill. That's the front of the cathedral. I love it here. I also popped into Zara on the way to have a look because they have sales now. It was hellish, so I just left, but I did try a couple of things, but in the end I decided to go against it and left it because I actually don't think I need that much more clothes, and if I do, I'd rather buy them second hand. Well, my passport appointment went flawless. I was there for 5 minutes. I'm gonna have a new passport in about 4 to 5 weeks, and it was actually quite interesting. I had to sign kind of my passport signature in my new surname, which is Bandini, and it was so surreal that it's finally legal. Anyway, I grabbed myself a little coffee and now running for the tube. I'm gonna go back to work, do a little bit of working, and then we are going to meet my friend Ida for pints and oysters. I was just walking home and I saw this little place called Nisa. It's literally just great. There is a train station, there is Mile End metro station just over there, and as you walk straight from the Mile End station, there is this Nisa place, and I saw that they do like eyebrow threading and waxing for like £5, and I can never be bothered with my eyebrows, so I stepped in, and to be fair, I was a bit like apprehensive because there was just one lady there, and I was like, I'm not sure, but guys, look at those eyebrows! She did my waxing, she threaded them. I've never had them threaded because I thought they will really hurt, but it didn't hurt, and she tinted them. She also did my upper lip, and she charged me £13. 13 £13. That's like almost free, and the lady was so lovely. I paid her £15 and she was hugging me like so cute. She was called Sumi. Definitely worth visiting and getting your eyebrows done. She also does hairdressing. I don't know, the hairdressing was only like £10. I don't know. I need my ends cut, like, to even them out. So maybe one day I'll come and let her do it. I don't know. I'm not like that. I'm not that precious about stuff like that. So maybe one day, like, because normally you have to pay around like £50 or something in London just to get your ends cut. Also, I was just gonna show you my outfit. So I'm gonna put you here. This is Hobbs dress. Got it on Vinted for like £8 or something. Love it.
About an emergency from the autumn, organisations such as the UN High Commission on Refugees to establish eligibility and checks will be conducted before refugees can come to the UK.
Do they do breakfast? We were walking towards the market and we just stumbled across this market, this Mia Street market. So cool. Inside they have like delicatessen and food store just over there. So cool. You know what you want? What you haven't? Raya? Pancakes?
Pancakes?
Yeah.
I didn't even see pancakes.
Buttermilk pancake. Skylark coffee. Oh, this is so cute. Hello, hello, hello. It's Saturday and we are exploring another neighborhood of London. Today we are back in Hackney. Didn't want to walk too far today, so we came here and there is always so much to see. So we are currently in this place called Natural Market. It's like a little market, some independent shops, some food. We just had breakfast, so we will not eat anything at this point, but I can already see like really good bagels. I really wanted to go to Columbia Road Market, but I forgot that it's only on Sundays. But we will still go to Columbia Road because there is so many nice and independent shops. And right now we are heading to Broadway Market because I can see it being very much open. Even though online it says it's only on Sundays, it's not. So we will go and have a mooch in there. Because who doesn't love a good mooch, right? Kevin doesn't. Who doesn't love a good mooch? Yeah. This is our first time at a Broadway market and I'm absolutely amazed how much stuff there is. There is like handmade stuff, food, cakes, like literally everything you could think of is here. We just came to the city farm, like in Haggeston. They're so cute. Hello. Oh, hello, two of you. Two of you. Hey. Hello. Hello. just came to the Museum of Palm. I don't really know what it is, but I found it on Google and I wanted to see. So I think it's like a different palm designs. We'll see.
To go a bit south.